What Kelly doesn't know is that I've been with 8 to 15 other women since we've been married. I would meet them online, talk to them, and then meet them for a drink. We would have sex. Maybe I met them 2 or 3 other times after that, and then it was done. By seeing all these women, it makes me feel like I've just been wasting the last 8 years of my life with Kelly.
What's your reaction to that?
It makes me sick to my stomach. That's disgusting. An estimated made it 8 to 15. That's disgusting.
The date that we got married, because I was so not into it. I was thinking to myself, what the bleep am I doing? Well, the wedding was just 6 months ago. And Ben's list of complaints about his new wife, Kelly, is already a mile long. Take a look.
When I look at Kelly, I feel disgusted and grossed out. I don't even go anywhere with Kelly because I don't even want anybody to see me with her. I'm embarrassed to be around Kelly because she's gained so much weight. Kelly's gained about 80 pounds. It grosses me out when I watch Kelly eat. She just kind of shovels the food in and it's all business. It's feeding time. Her thighs are so big, she doesn't have a walk. It's not even a walk, it's a waddle. She has rolls on her. It almost looks like she has boobs in the front and boobs in the back. I hate coming home after a long day to see a beached whale on the couch. When I think about Kelly, I think, man, what have I done here? What have I done to deserve this? Why do I have this? I mean, really? Really?
Really? Ben says Kelly pulled a bait and switch after he says she trapped him and forced him into marriage. Now, Ben says after the paperwork was signed, Kelly completely changed, and she changed for the worse. Take a look.
Before Ben and I were married, he was lots of fun.
Kelly was so easygoing and affectionate.
After we'd been together 6 years, I felt it was important to get married because I wanted to set a good example for my son.
Kelly told me that if I didn't marry her, she was going to take our son and leave.
I did not give Ben an ultimatum about marriage. Our wedding day was absolutely perfect. I was happy, he was happy.
I was walking down the aisle when we got married, and I remember thinking to myself, I didn't want to get married. It was a waste to me.
Ben and I have been married just about 6 months.
My wife Kelly has pulled a complete bait and switch on me after we've got married.
Ben's become a different person. He just seems like I can't ever make him happy.
She's become a wet mop, no personality. She doesn't laugh, she doesn't talk, she doesn't do anything. I'm completely miserable.
Ben makes me feel worthless. Ben feels that I do not provide for him sexually or emotionally. Ben has said he hates me. He may as well just rip my heart out of my chest.
Kelly wants to control and tell me how to do everything. It makes me cringe to refer to Kelly as my wife.
I feel like Ben has fallen out of love with me.
After being married to Kelly for 2 months, I started talking to other women online. I found a lady online and I met her. I felt like we really connected. She understood me, I understood her. We had a lot of the same interests. I started thinking about my son. My fear was that Kelly was gonna take my son and I was never gonna get to see him again. So I completely cut off this other woman. I never spoke to her again. A few days after that, the woman that I had been talking to online showed up at our house.
When I heard the knock on the door, I just thought it was somebody selling Girl Scout cookies.
I flipped out and then I closed the door in her face. Kelly freaked out.
I was just floored. I have lost all trust with Ben.
I blame Kelly for all of this. If she'd been a wife and known how to please a man and take care of a man, I wouldn't have had to explore other possibilities.
Ben blaming me for cheating is ridiculous.
This is all her fault because she's fake. Kelly was one person when we were dating. After we got married, she's a completely different person. I did what any man would do if he was in my situation.
But I'll get to that in a minute. In the meantime, I want to talk to him.
Okay.
You know, I think everybody does what they do for a purpose. If you say certain things, you say them because you want a certain result. I have some of your quotes. You said, when I look at her, I am totally disgusted by her. I think, this is really my wife? That's a statement of yours.
Yes.
What is your purpose?
She's just not the person that I married.
That wasn't what I asked you. I didn't ask you who she was or wasn't. I said, why did you say that? What was your purpose? What was your desired result when you said that? You said it to us, so
Right.
you want us to know what? You want us to understand what?
How I feel.
That
how
you're,
I feel about it.
but
That
she's
I'm-
just beneath you. She's beneath you. You're better than that, right? You said, this is really my wife? Because you're better than that, right? You should have a hotter wife. You should have a better looking wife.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you wanted us to know that.
Yeah.
Okay. You said, she is all business when she eats. I'd probably lose a finger if I put it near her plate when she eats. What was your purpose in saying that?
Just explain how I feel about it, about her weight, about the weight gain.
You find her disgusting, right?
Sometimes, yes.
You said the Olive Garden is her favorite place. I can't go there anymore with her because it's blank disgusting to watch her eat. He doesn't think much of you, the way you look or behave, but he's pretty proud of the way he turned out.
Absolutely, yes, he is.
He says, I hate coming home to see a beached whale on the couch eating fast food after a long day of spending my money. Charming.
It sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah. What, and I'll give you some of the statements he said about himself here in just a second, but what do you think about what he's saying about you?
It's just pure hate, pure hate. There's no other word for it.
He says, I think marriage sucks. I would never do it again. If I get divorced, marriage is just horrible.
He just felt like we should date for the rest of our lives and raise our son together without any marriage, any commitment at all.
He says this is bait and switch, that you were one way when y'all were dating, that you were fun and that you were energetic and that you liked having sex and all of these things were going on that were positive. But then once the courting phase was over, you said, okay, I got to fish in the boat. I don't have to perform anymore. I can just gain weight, be lazy, be slovenly, put no effort in it, no sex, no nothing. That's what he says you did. Women love him. They do. He says they just love him. Take a look.
Ben thinks he's extremely special.
Women want to be around me because I'm good looking. I take good care of myself. I'm sensitive, caring, and romantic. What I have to offer other women is the whole package. If I meet another woman somewhere, I'll flirt with them. I wink at other girls if I'm talking to them or if I want to get their attention.
Ben doesn't flirt with women in front of me, but I know behind my back, he's a totally different person.
I flirted in front of Kelly once, and that was a big mistake, so I
Ben's ego, he acts like he's superior to people.
I have a really high self-worth because of who I am. I have this plate that's full of so many delicious things to give to somebody, and you know, here I'm stuck with this cardboard chicken laying on the other plate beside of me.
Ben thinks he's better than me and the majority of people.
I have all this to offer, but the reality of it is my wife, she has nothing. Unless you count laying on the couch.
Okay, fair statements?
Yeah, they're fair.
Yeah. So how do you feel about all this? Because, I mean, you're seeming pretty timid right now, but you were pretty bullish about it when you were talking about it before. I mean, own it. Hell, if that's how you feel, own it. You got to be real out here. Tell me what you think.
Sometimes I feel like I deserve better, that's all. I work all day. I work 14, 15, hell, there's been times I've put in 22 hours at work. I've come home and I get nothing. I don't get a hug, I don't get a kiss. I've tried talking to you, you won't talk to me. You'd rather just go in the other room. I don't get it.
So you think you got cheated?
In a way, yes. I mean, we used to be best friends, and I don't know what happened. We're not. We hate each other now. I don't know what happened. I think some of it may be just to hurt her.
Well, I want Kelly to listen to what her husband Ben has been up to here, because he says you're not the woman that he wants, right?
Right.
Let's look at this and then we'll talk.
What Kelly doesn't know is that I've been with 8 to 15 other women since we've been married. I would meet them online, talk to them, and then meet them for a drink. We would have sex. Maybe I met them 2 or 3 other times after that, and then it was done. By seeing all these women, it makes me feel like I've just been wasting the last 8 years of my life with Kelly.
What's your reaction to that?
It makes me sick to my stomach. That's disgusting. An estimated 8 to 15, that's disgusting. Nobody deserves that.
What do you say to him about that?
I don't understand how you can come home and do that and look at me and look at your son and look at yourself in the mirror and just, you run around like everything's normal and okay and like you don't have a conscience.
How does it make you feel? You are so beaten down, your self-worth is so on the floor, you're talking about it like he ordered the wrong thing for lunch.
I mean, honestly, I want to get up and just knock him out of the chair, but I'm not going to do that.
How do you feel about it?
I feel ashamed about it. I feel,
I don't believe that.
I do.
I think you're ashamed that you're getting focused on right now for it, but I don't think you're ashamed that you're doing it. It's fun and exciting, right?
Well, yes, of course.
Does it bother you at all that you're hurting her?
Hurting our family.
Yeah, it does.
You haven't even given our marriage a fair chance.
He said 8 to 15 women. It's only been 6 months. I'm curious that he has to kind of do a rank. You have a decision to make here.
Yes.
I understand that your self-worth is damaged. I mean, if we're going to be honest here, a big part of the problem about why what he says is so hurtful is that you agree with a lot of it.
Yes.
And so it really hurts to have somebody point that out. The first thing that has to happen here is you got to get Kelly back.
Yes.
You got to get Kelly back. And to do that, you got to take some pride in yourself. You got to decide, you know what, I'm going to stand up because whatever else happens, I'm going to be there for my child. And in order to take care of my child, I have to take care of his mother. Yes. And that needs to start right now, today. Okay?
Yes.
And I'm going to help you do that. I am going to help you by getting you some professional help individually. I'm going to get you a nutritionist. I'm going to get you an exercise physiologist. I'm going to get you a team that is going to take care of you and get you to have a return to health mentally, emotionally, and physically. Okay? That's what you need to do. And whenever you make a decision about what to do with your life and family, make it from a position of strength. Don't make it from a position of weakness.
Yeah, I agree.
You? I think you screwed the pooch here. Your coping has been very immature. You have legitimate concerns about your marriage, but you've had illegitimate ways of dealing with them. And your insight is real low, which goes along with the immature choices of going out and sleeping with 15 women. I'm going to offer you some individual help with that. If you want it, will you take the help if I arrange it for you? You need it, I'm telling you.
I know.
You're going to be a father. You need that help.